Welcome everyone, I'm Jordan Sharp. As we head into another week of NFL action here in Week 11, it's time for me to release my 3 favorite best bets for NFL Week 11 player prop picks. And I have a couple here from Bet365. I think I have a lot of value this week, and we'll start it off with Kelvin Benjamin, who to score a touchdown this week comes in at plus 120. And I think that's actually a pretty good wager. Now, last week we missed out on Kelvin Benjamin cashing a prop for us by 1 measly receiving yard. But this week, I think that the TD prop is actually a little bit better of a wager. He actually scored 2 touchdowns late in the game last week in garbage time for the Carolina Panthers. And this week at plus 120 from Bet365, the value is actually there, I think, for him to score potentially. Again, he's obviously become one of the mainstays in this passing offense and Cam Newton's favorite target, really only lone target in that offense, and he should get 8 to 10 of those targets this week, once again, against a very poor Atlanta Falcons secondary. Have given up 9 touchdowns through the air this season, which compared to how many yards they've given up is actually pretty low, but I think a main reason for that is because they've given up so many touchdowns on the ground this season. So I'm going to go with Kelvin Benjamin plus 120 to score a touchdown here. Next one I have for you is also another rookie wide receiver that I'm feeling pretty good about today. That's Brandon Cooks from the New Orleans Saints, who comes in with a yards total of 61.5 this week. And if he catches another big bomb like he has in 2 of the last 3 weeks, this is easily going over the total. And he's had 90-plus yards 2 of the last 3 weeks here for the New Orleans Saints, and against a weak secondary like the Cincinnati Bengals, are giving up about 250 passing yards per game. I think Cooks, along with those other Saints receivers, are going to have a very good day. And with the Bengals likely probably paying a lot of attention to Jimmy Graham, I think that Cooks might squeak free for a nice big catch and going over 61.5 here at minus 115. The last one I have for you is Alfred Morris, and his rushing yards total this week from Bet365 is 85.5. And I actually think that's a bit high. I think the under could have a lot of value with this one against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Morris has been absolutely fantastic over the last couple of weeks. One of the really bright spots of this offense. He had 92 yards rushing last week, but only twice this season, including last week, has he crossed the 85-yard threshold. And I think it's going to be tough, even against a Tampa Bay Buccaneers defense that has been giving up a ton of yards on the ground this week. They have the ability to stop the run, and like I said, with Morris really as a plotter, he's going to have to break off some big, long runs, and I just don't know if that's going to happen this week against Tampa Bay Buccaneers. He really is getting about 18 to 20 carries a game, but he's going to have to do a lot with those to get over 85.5, and I just can't see it this week. I think the Bucs are going to keen in on him and make Robert Griffin III beat them with his arm. So I'm going to go with under 85.5 for Morris here at minus 125. Cooks over 61.5 at minus 115, and Kelvin Benjamin to score a touchdown at plus 120. Best of luck to you on those 3. Make sure you check out my team props as well today. But until then, I'm Jordan Sharp, and this has been another edition of the Sharp Pick.
The SBR Network offers free sports picks and game breakdowns, big money free betting contests year-round, a real-time Vegas-style odds monitoring service, and much more. So come see for yourself. To stay updated on SBR news and promotions, follow us on Twitter, Facebook, and Google+, and do be sure to subscribe to the Sportsbook Review YouTube channel to catch all our daily sports shows.